The kitchen was the center of the house because, first of all, it was the warmest room in the house. In the wintertime, the bedrooms were ice cold. There was no steam heat. They had a heat each room. So the kitchen, there was a great big coal stove in the kitchen, a coal stove, which heated the kitchen, and we practically lived in the kitchen. My Bubby and Zadie had, in the wintertime, this is how I learned to love Jewish music. They had a big Victrola, and they had records of Jewish music. And of course, I had to wind it. My job was to wind up the Victrola. On the lid of the Victrola, there was a picture of a little dog, and it said his master's voice. It was Victor's records. And I would put on all these Yiddish music for them, wind it up, and then the minute I hear it winding down, my job was to run back up and wind it up again. But I learned all the beautiful Yiddish songs from listening to those records. I really loved Yiddish music. I knew that before I knew any other kind of music. I learned Unter Enneles Vigele steht da Chlorweiß Sigele. I wasn't sure what a sigele was, but it was such a nice, the melodies were all lovely. And I heard a lot of very, very beautiful melodies, which I'm sure to this day I would remember the words if I heard them. Oh, I remember one that terrified me. And I didn't know what it meant, but it sounded awful. It was, Ich will nicht gehen zu Cheder. There was a boy singing and crying. I didn't know what Cheder was because I was too young. But I felt it's terrible. I was afraid of that record, you know. Ich will nicht gehen zu Cheder. He was crying, he doesn't want to go. And later I found out what Cheder was. So it wasn't so dramatic, but for a 4 or 5-year-old, what is this place? It sounded like hell. I remember that one.